Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another fun night in the EFRL. It's Modified Madness night here on Tuesday nights. We're going to kick off the night with some 358 modifieds. We are currently watching Mr. Dale Wiggins run around that 155, trying to run that track and get some practice laps going. We got 22 seconds left to practice, and then we're going to get to our heat races. Decent sized field tonight. We'll be running 2 heat races. If you are looking for a place to race, don't hesitate to come check out the EFRL. We have racing 3 nights a week, double headers on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We got dirt, we got asphalt, we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, heat race number 1 on deck. We will go over our starting lineup here in just a second. All right, let's bring up that starting grid. Little glitch there. We'll bring that back up here. All right, starting on the front row, we got Mr. Hunter Wellman in that 64 car. Outside of him, we're going to have Ray Andrews in that number 88. Starting in P number 3, we got the 46 of Tom Quiring and Ryan Phillips in the 27. Ryan Phillips was the fastest in practice. He's going to be the guy you want to watch. So keep an eye on that 27 car. One more lap around Volusia Speedway, and we're going to be hammered down coming out of turn number 4. Heat races, we all start on the green flag, no caution laps, but where you finish is where you're going to start the feature. Heat race number 1 will dictate the inside row. Heat race number 2, the outside row. Make sure you're staying well hydrated. She's a hot one today, folks. I'm in northern Minnesota, and we're currently at almost 90 degrees with a heat index close to 100. Green flag is in the air. Hunter Wellman's going to land on that wow pedal. Big Dirk G says, let's go Mackie. Mackie's going to be in heat race number 2 this evening. Tom Caring down on that bottom row, trying to get a run on Ray Andrews. Not able to do it. He actually lost some spots that time. Here comes that 27 I warned you about. He's digging hard on that inside wall. Up front, we have Andrews and Wellman. Wellman's setting down some pretty good pace laps here. 16:41. Ray Andrews had him beat with a 16:31. No problem, Big D. I know he appreciates it. He had a pretty good race last week. I do believe he finished in the top 3rd. He's going to have some stiff competition in heat race number 2, though, with our current points leader. Six laps to go for Hunter Wellman. Tom Quiring up in the marbles. Might have opened the door for the 27 of Phillips. Phillips can't capitalize. Tom Quiring looking to make a run on Ray Andrews now. Ray's slipping a little bit. Tom Quiring up on that high side through turns 1 and 2. Good run down the back straightaway. He's going to send it into turns 3 and 4 pretty deep. Phillips able to get around Tom Quirring. 3 laps to go. We're going to be 2 to go at the stripe. Ray Andrews shutting it down on the inside. We're going to be 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Oh, some contact. Ray gets out of shape, but is able to recover. But that's going to put Ryan Phillips in second place. Tom Quirring in third. Hunter Wellman's going to take the white flag coming out of turn number 4. Last lap around. We got Wellman, Phillips, Quirring, and Andrews. That's going to park Wellman on the pole for the feature event. Great race by everybody. Very close racing. Heat race number 2 on deck. Three cars in heat race number 2. On the pole, we got Dale Wiggins. Outside of him, we have Jason Smith on the pole. Our points leader, Dale Wiggins on the outside, and Jake Mackey firing off in third. All right, pace car is dipping off. Green flag is in the air. Smith, Wiggins, Mackey. Mackey making a move down on the bottom side underneath Wiggins. Unable to complete the pass so far. So where these gentlemen finish, we'll put them in that row on that high side. Mackey closing the gap as we go through turns 3 and 4. Wiggins able to get the power down a little better coming out of the corner. Jason Smith out front, stepping away. Mackey right to the back bumper of Wiggins as we go turns 1 and 2. Looking to make a move on the high side going into turns 3. Oh, he got a little too high. Slight contact with the wall. Back down to the bottom in 1 and 2. Right to the rear bumper of the 155 as we go through 1 and 2. We got 4 laps to go. Mackey making a move on Wiggins as they make contact as they exit turn number 2. He loses a whole bunch of spots. Technically track position, but whatever. We're good. 2 laps to go for Jason Smith. He's run away with this one. Still got a pretty close battle between Wiggins and Mackey. White flag is in the air. Mackey with a hard charge coming out of turn number 4. Right to the back bumper. Contact is made. Spins Wiggins around. Mackey not intending the contact. Looks like he's going to give Dale Wiggins the spot back. That's a very gentleman thing to do. Good job, Mr. Mackey. That's going to do for heat race number 2.
I want to protest. There's no way Jason should have won by 13 seconds. He's got tire press.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the drivers are strapped in for our A-man. On the front row, we have our heat race winners of Hunter Wellman, Jason Smith. Row number 2 is going to be Ryan Phillips in that 27, with Dale Wiggins on his outside in the 155. Tom Queering is going to be in row number 3 with Jake Mackey. Ray Andrews shotgun on the field.
All right, drivers. Green flag on in the initial start here. Will be on the green flag. Hunter, please do not jump. Restarts that we have will be on the leader at the exit of turn 4, just like anywhere about where the track straightens out, or where the green flag flies, whatever happens first.
That is race director Tom Queering going over some rules before we get started. Pace car is going to dip off. We're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Wellman and Smith. Tickle my jitties says go Mackey. Right away, Wellman's going to lose the starting spot to Smith. But here comes that 27 car of Phillips. Trying hard to charge on the bottom. Wiggins able to secure the pass. He's closing in on Wellman for second. Wellman staying right on the back bumper of Smith. Phillips has made it around Dale Wiggins, and so has Tom Queering. Hunter Wellman keeping the pressure on. Laps are ticking away. Problem for the 155. He has fallen back to 7th. As Hunter Wellman putting the pressure on that number 8 car. Coming out of turns 3 and 4, the 8 on the high side. He's going to have a little more momentum. Track's still pretty tacky. A lot of grip out there yet. Wellman slides back and up into the top groove along with Phillips. Mackey running, or not Mackey, Smith running a little bit of a slider line through turns 3 and 4, going in low and exiting high. Top 3 cars, you could throw a blanket over them. A little bit of a glitch there, but everything's ironing back out. We got Smith, Wellman, Phillips has fallen back just a little bit. Hunter Wellman right up on the cushion. Trying to search for every little bit of speed he can get. Thanks for everybody for tuning in on this beautiful Tuesday night. We're at Volusia Speedway for the EFRL Modified Madness race number 1 of the evening. Race number 2 will be in the Whelen Modifieds on asphalt. Wellman's got a run going into turns 3 and 4. Can't quite make the pass. Has to take it easy not to slide up into the number 8. Hunter looks like he's making some pretty good ground up on that high side. Hunter Wellman with a good run on that high side coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. The 8 car's going to slide up in front of him coming out of turn number 4. Wellman's going to get right to the back bumper. Oh, they made contact going down the back straightaway. Going into turns 3. Contact is made again. Side by side as they cross the stripe. Wellman's going to slide up in front of the 8 due to a crossover move. Smith's going to take the lead back going down the back straightaway. Halfway through this one, 15 laps to go. Wellman fighting hard. Ooh, gets into the wall with the right rear quarter panel. That'll cost him a little bit of ground. We have a caution out. Caution out. Ryan Phillips. See if we can't see what happened to Mr. Phillips here. Oh! Hard licking to that outside wall. Ray tries to miss him. He's going to collect that outside wall too. Phillips' night is going to be done. You can see that right front tire busted off of that one. Ray Andrews in the pits. Jake Mackey in the pits, maybe trying to fix a little bit damage. We also have Dale Wiggins, I saw, was in the pits for a minute there. Alright, since we got a second, we're going to jump over and see a quick message from our sponsor, Michael Steele.
Steel Graphics and Designs creates custom racing wraps and logos built for the real world and iRacing. From bold liveries to clean, professional branding, every design is made to perform on and off the track. Ready to upgrade your look? Contact Steel Graphics and Designs for custom wraps. Visit Steel Graphics and Designs on Facebook to learn more.
Alright, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back green flag racing. Bunched back up. We got the number 8 of Smith on the bottom, Wellman on the high side. Tom Query's going to roll off in third with Dale Wiggins right beside him. Ray Andrews and Mackey in the final row. Green flag is in the air. We go on the leader restart, so it's up to the 8 when we go, and he hammered down as soon as he saw that pace car dipping off. Gets a good little cushion built up between him and Wellman. But Wellman right back at him as they go through turns 3 and 4. Tom Quering now up into third. Ray Andrews into fourth. Mackey in fifth. Hunter Wellman just dogging that 8 car. Not giving him an inch of breathing room. Keeping the pressure on. These guys are hooked up right on that cushion coming through 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Top 2 distance themselves from third place Tom Quering. Tom Quiring's got Ray Andrews right on his back bumper. And then in fifth, we got the 199 of Mackey with a mirrorful of Wiggins. And back on the track is Ryan Phillips, but he is a lap down. Got enough damage repaired to that machine to put him back up on the track. Wellman does a slider job, but the 8 is able to cross him over once again and take the lead back as they come out of turns 2. 9 laps to go, 8 laps to go as we cross the stripe. Hunter Wellman digging hard. Not giving Jason Smith an inch on the track. Tom Quering in third, looking to get a podium tonight. Time is running out for that 64 of Wellman. Hunter got the nose down under him as they go into turns 1 and 2. Slide job by the 64. He jumps the cushion, and the 8 car crosses him over once again, taking the lead back, coming out of 2. We're going to be 4 to go coming to the stripe. Who's your money on? I don't know. Wellman is hungry. Oh, we've got contact coming out of turn number 4 between the leaders. Everybody keeps it headed in the right direction. Two laps to go at the stripe. Wellman's been able to make a pass, but hasn't been able to make it stick. He's only got 6 corners left to go. White flag is in the air last time around for that number 8 of Jason Smith. Jason Smith digging hard, trying to keep Wellman from striking. Down the back straightaway. Wellman dives it down in deep, coming through the last corner, makes contact with the inside wall. Jason Smith, Hunter Wellman, Tom Quering, Ray Andrews. Jake Mackey in 5th, Dale Wiggins in 6th, and Ryan Phillips in 7th. What a finish. What a finish. We'll give these drivers just a minute to get in position and get up into the broadcast booth. But once again, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, Steel Graphics and Designs.
Steel Graphics and Designs creates custom racing wraps and logos built for the real world and iRacing. From bold liveries to clean, professional branding, every design is made to perform on and off the track. Ready to upgrade your look? Contact Steel Graphics and Designs for custom wraps. Visit Steel Graphics and Designs on Facebook to learn more.
Wow, what a great race those last 15 laps. Hunter Wellman all over the back bumper of that number 8 car. Let's go see if these boys are ready for some interviews. Finishing 3rd in that number 46 car, Mr. Tom Quiring. Tom, how you doing, bud?
Hey, Mick, how's it going?
Wow, that was a pretty good race.
Yeah, I definitely need to go get out of the car and find a clean change of shorts, because holy crap, but
You had a pretty good seat for that battle up front.
it's a pretty good seat. I'm not sure what happened to Phillips there in that one caution, but all I saw is that car, I saw him kind of float up, and then all of a sudden I just saw him shunt sideways. Like, his car didn't turn. His car just went laterally sideways right in front of me.
Yep, he yeeted that outside wall pretty good.
Oh, no kidding. I mean,
Yep.
I definitely need the points, especially here in the 358s, because I'm way behind the boys, but definitely not a bad race.
No, that was fun to watch. You guys all put on a really good show. Very close racing throughout the field.
Yeah, Hunter keeps talking about, I'm not so great at this stuff, and then all of a sudden he goes out there, he's putting on a challenge to the fastest car that we know is fast, and battling him for the lead the last, 30 laps?
Oh, yeah. Throwing slide jobs. It was awesome.
Exactly. Like, we got a pretty good group of guys out here in the 358, so definitely can't complain. It's definitely a show to watch every week.
That is for sure. Well, congratulations on finishing 3rd. Do you know what track we were at next week?
If you give me 1 second here, I can find out if I pull up the schedule. We are at Port Royal next week.
Oh, I love Port Royal. That's a fun track.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm not much of a dirt guy. This is going to be my one and only pull, except for maybe Eldora. But you know what? I'm looking forward to the Wayland race next week, the Coliseum.
Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a ton of fun.
Oh, absolutely. I wasn't sure what to expect with the Sonoma race, with the track being really short. And we put on a pretty solid show. I very nearly put on a W out there, so I'm kind of looking forward. As soon as we finish that race, I circled the Coliseum on the schedule.
Nice. Well, congratulations to finishing 3rd, and we look forward to seeing you back next week. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Well, you know what? The Extreme Forces Racing League for putting these races on. You, Mick, for coming on board, putting the broadcast together. And, my good old trusty favorite Pilsner.
Can't race without it.
Absolutely not.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you back next week, and maybe I'll trade some paint with you in the next race coming up here tonight.
Hopefully.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, driver of that 64 car who claims to be slow, but I'm beginning to not believe it, Mr. Hunter Wellman.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Man, pretty good. Well, I think this is 2 weeks in a row we've talked to you now.
I think I've gone. I think I've swept every race. I've been second or third every time. I don't know how many races were broadcasted, but I have a pretty good streak going on.
Man, you were giving that 8 car everything you had. You were throwing sliders. You guys were mixing it up, trading paint. Hell of a race there at the end.
And I don't know what I've found in these 358s, but I'm starting to get closer to the limit in them. Just Jason is a really good driver, and you have to be perfect if you want to pass him. I had a couple of shots tonight, and I just didn't carry the momentum like I needed to.
Yeah, you threw that slider in 1 and 2, and coming out of 2, he put the hammer down and was able to cross you over. Oh, yeah, you threw those sliders in 1 and 2, and he'd cross you over coming out, and he was just able to put that hammer down and get back around you.
He has a lot of experience in these cars. It's the car he races the most, and I'm really rusty in them. I haven't raced them. I haven't raced them weekly since some other leagues ran them almost a year ago. So I'm trying to relearn everything I had, and this is by far the closest I've been to his pace.
I was gonna say, if you can claim you're rusty, but I'd hate to see what you are when you're polished. Holy cow, you were fast tonight.
Yeah, I've still got some consistency to work out. I still need to learn to battle with cars that are at similar speed to me. I don't have too much experience in races with these. A lot of my time was time trials and practice and testing setups and stuff.
Gotcha. Well, you brought home a second place tonight, and then next week we are at, what did he say, Port Royal?
I'm definitely looking forward to Port Royal. I have a love-hate relationship with that track. Either I am up front or I am wrecking myself, hitting the inside wall and upside down. So I'm looking forward to see what kind of race I'm getting there next weekend or next
Well,
week.
if you can't win the show, be the show, right?
I definitely tried being the show tonight. I think there was 4 or 5 times where me and Jason could have easily wrecked or put each other in the wall, but we kept it going.
Yeah, that was a nice, good battle. You can obviously tell the respect that you guys have for each other on the track. There was a little bit of contact, but obviously nothing malicious, and you guys kept them going and put on a good show for the fans.
Yeah, we tried our hardest to. The not having the virtual mirror is something I'm having to learn, and I don't know if Jason will talk about it in his interview, but I could tell it was messing with him because he would be clear by a country mile and he'd still be running the middle because he couldn't tell where I was. And then there'd be other times where I'd be alongside him and he wouldn't know and he'd start to creep up.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to get used to if you're not used to it.
Yeah, I just if I'm trying to make a move on someone, I am sending it way hard into the corner so I know I have at least a car length on them.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on finishing second. Who got you here tonight?
A lot of people, honestly. Tom, for reminding me there was a race today. All the Discord messages have been helpful. I kind of forgot what day it was. I'd like to thank RJB Automotive, Disabled American Veterans, Captured in Stone, Hairstyles with John, Buckeye, Wendy Baker, Hair Together, I Race for the Kids, the Mahoning County Career and Technical Center, the Valley STEM plus Me Too Academy, Prince by Chelsea, Wellman Misfits Racing, Haydwire Photography, Amsoil, and Blacktop Performance.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations once again, and we will see you back next week.
Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.
Yep. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, the driver of that number 8 car, Mr. Jason Smith.
Hey, man, my heart's racing out of my chest.
Wellman was all over you at least those last 20 laps.
Oh, yeah, he was. I started to hear him a little bit when I right-read him the other 2 times. I had no idea he was out there. But no, he was. I don't know what he found. He said he was running the same line as I was, but I don't know. Maybe I just sucked tonight.
Well, I don't know. You guys put on a great show. He'd throw a slide job, you'd cross him over and take the lead back coming out of the corner. It was a great race to watch. You guys made contact, but it was good, hard, clean racing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to slide them back going to 3 and 4 at all. Luckily, with the way 1 and 2 is shaped here, you can just kind of cut down and run straight down the backstretch. But I don't know. I felt like I was telling Tom and Hunter, I can't race on this state of Volusia for some reason. I did that super fast, greasy stuff. I just can't seem to nail down and keep momentum up. Felt like I was spinning the tires sometimes, like I had no grip. But you know what? I survived. So
Well, you're continuing your points lead, that's for sure.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how many Tuesdays I can really make in a row. Seems to be inconsistent. Helping out in real life with the real car and stuff like that. Some of my boys and yeah, so it's nice I was able to make it tonight on time.
Yeah, you came in, got just a couple minutes of practice, and then you were off to the races. Had to work your way through in the heat race, and man, you put on a good show all around.
Yeah, I guess I'm still confident with it, but I definitely want to see if I can improve in my own time here because I mean this is one of my better tracks overall. Just in this state, I have some work to do.
Well, once again, congratulations on holding off that hard charging 64 car and bringing home another win for the 8 team. Who got you here tonight? Who helped you along the way?
I mean the Wellman himself, Wellman Misfits Racing. Ohio Valley Sim Sports, J&J Virtual Motorsports, and Misfit Creations.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. We're off to Port Royal next week. How do you feel about that track?
I love Port Royal. That place is probably my favorite track on the sim. It's so much fun.
I agree 100%. It's an amazing track to race at. Well, we will look forward to seeing you back battling it out with Mr. Wellman next week. Congratulations, and we will see you then.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the first half of our EFRL Modified Madness. Check back here on this page to see me in the Wheelin' Modified Wheelin' It, seeing if I can't do better than last place. And we'll be back next week right here on Tuesday night to cover Port Royal for the Modified Madness by the EFRL. Thank you, everybody, and thanks for joining, and we will see you back next week.
Steel Graphics and Designs creates custom racing wraps and logos built for the real world and iRacing. From bold liveries to clean, professional branding, every design is made to perform on and off the track. Ready to upgrade your look? Contact Steel Graphics and Designs for custom wraps. Visit Steel Graphics and Designs on Facebook to learn more.